News coming in of the bulldozer justice model again being replicated in Gujarat's Himmatnagar as bulldozers are now razing down structures that were owned by people who are accused in the Ram Navami clashes. The administration is using bulldozers to destroy structures that were owned by the accused in the communal clashes during Ram Navami, raising more concerns about the due process of law. We've seen this happening in Madhya Pradesh, we've seen it happening in Uttar Pradesh, in Jahangirpuri, and now the latest in that list is Gujarat's Himmatnagar. Saurabh Vakhtania is joining us live from that spot where the demolition drive is currently happening. Saurabh, take us through what's happening around you. This is the second such instance of this bulldozer justice happening in Gujarat. Last we saw this in Khambat, where again clashes had broken out and accused's properties were razed.
Yes. Well, absolutely. India Today was first to report how the demolition drive, the bulldozer drive actually started in Khambat, where actually the riot site happened. And let me show you the live visuals. India Today is the channel who's showing you the live visual. And these are the bulldozers which are over here brought in by the municipal officials of Himmatnagar. Let me tell you, Akshita, this is actually the same place wherein the riots had occurred. During the Ram Navami Rath Yatra, when the Yatra was passing from this particular area, the stone pelting activity took place, after which the riots happened in whole of Himmatnagar. Now, let me show you the top angle visuals from here. Wherever you can see, the demolition drive is continuously on by the officials over here. Now, what the officials are claiming, that this is the main road, this is the Chaparia road area, and what the officials are claiming that they want to widen all this particular road. There are several illegal structures which are over here. But most importantly, let me tell you, Akshita, no notice have been given to any of the people over here whose structures are being demolished. Here you can clearly in the visuals, you can see this is 1+1 structure which was being demolished by the people themselves. The people, what they are saying is that instead of officials, the Himmatnagar Municipal Corporation officials comes and demolish and destroy the structure, they are demolishing it themselves by saying several of the vehicles. Now, here behind me, the visuals I would like to show you that lot of officials are over here. This is a very sensitive place, and therefore over hundreds of cops are present over here. The whole Chaparia road area is completely cordoned out. Now, the bigger question still remains is that why the action is taking place at this particular place. Now, the officials are clearly telling us that all this structure behind me, you can see that how officials are here. This particular structure, all this particular structure are illegal, and earlier several notices were given to them. The officials of the Himmatnagar Corporation wants to widen this whole road, and therefore this action is being taken. Most of the accused in the riots are from this particular place. The riots actually happened over here, and let me tell you, Akshita, the Himmatnagar is such a sensitive place that this is actually the place where thrice the riots actually took place for 2 days. Petrol bombs were used, and in the nights, and so many riots actually took place after the Ram Navami Rath Yatra riot. So this is a very sensitive area. After Khambat, now the bulldozer drive has started in the Himmatnagar area. The visuals you can clearly see that with the help of bulldozer, there are several other people from the corporations also who are continuously continuing the demolition drive. Here in the visuals, of course, you can see there was a small shop on left side here, and that shop is also razed by the officials. Now, what the officials are telling us, that around a kilometer stretch from here, there are several other illegal structures which will be demolished as well.
You know, this is a similar script that we've seen playing out in the last few weeks in so many places now that we've lost count. It's happened in Madhya Pradesh, in another part of Gujarat, in Uttar Pradesh, in Delhi as well. Zero intimation. The authorities swoop in there with their bulldozers, target properties of the accused which they deem is illegal, and then race it down without any sort of communication or without letting these locals know ahead that this kind of a demolition drive is being organized. There have been a lot of questions being asked about this kind of justice that's being meted out against an accused, mind you, not pronounced guilty by courts, and yet this is the kind of crackdown of bulldozer justice that they are facing across the country. Thanks, Saurabh, for getting us that ground report from Himmatnagar.